more panic coming from the enemies that don't quite know where all of the
I mean,
all
it's
their
called
allies are.
paranoia, Kobe.
Exactly.
Got to be ready for it. And the Kassadin now coming in as well. We talked about this being a comfort pick for Optimus. So when you look at what Gigabyte Marines are bringing to the table, it feels like they got everything they wanted stylistically. But on the other side for Fnatic, what do they bring? How are they fighting back?
They're bringing a very solid lineup here. It seems much more standard, right? You have front-to-back team fighting you can rely on. You have a powerful early game jungler that can take advantage of a Nocturne earlier on. We're talking about the ultimate already, but you got to get to level 6 to be able to utilize that effectively.
It's a level 4 Levi.
Yeah, every little bit of experience they squeezed out of the jungle there. Every single last hit did go over to Levi, and then Archie here finally getting one in lane. But Fnatic still focusing on that bottom side. Brox is here, Caps is on the way. Even though there are wards, it's gonna be a party.
Oh, Levi, Archie holding on, TP coming in, Coon gonna go wide, Brox is still pushing forward. Coming out, yeah, first blood dropping for Fnatic, and now pulling back. Gigabyte Marines biting off more than they can chew.
They still have Elise here to continue the dive. Caps is actually gonna go for it. Jez doesn't
Still
go down.
alive, waiting on the root, but there's a TP coming in behind him.
Oh no.
Are they actually gonna be able to grab? Caps needs to retreat, he's completely
He's
out of mana.
mana.
Soaz running. Archie trying to taunt up, no one gonna walk in range. They're trying to trade the aggro. It's an absolute mess here on the bottom side.
Remember that this mess is all due to two members topside for Gigabyte Marines trying to take down the top turret as well during this chase through the secondary turrets here. It's not a level 1 champion and it's not a Maokai. Oh, they did it!
It is!
On the other side!
Oh no, Soaz! That's the ignite! Now we know why he takes it. No way he's gonna grab the kill. Proxy comes over the wall, Cocoon connects. Fnatic fire back.
I thought you were still talking about the one on bottom side with Archie teleporting in, but top side, Soaz goes down.
But he's already dead. Remember, that's a heal ignite. You're walking towards the Lulu. She doesn't need to flash in that situation at all.
Just pushing forward, just punch comes in. Paranoia! 5 minutes into the game!
He is 2 levels higher than anyone else on his team right now. Talk about power leveling there for Levi. Is able to get it off, but Caps wants to answer again. I don't know if they can push the minion wave. Minion has to wait for it.
Trying to make his way out. Taunt comes out, but Reckless is still free hitting. Soaz comes in, finally level 2. That's enough. Caps gets a kill for himself.
Welcome to World.
He's gonna grab another one. He might be able to take down Reckless too. He's pushing forward. That's the double for the Nocturne.
And Fnatic are embracing the style a little bit here as continued roams from Caps do get them some kills, but Levi doesn't let them get out. You don't really have to worry about people, being separated like that.
Mid lane. Caps gonna get locked up. Optimus level 6 means he can chase down for free, but might not even need to. Rip walk forward, trying to find it. Flash in the auto will shut him down.
And brilliant tanking from Archie as well to ensure the kill is secure. Caps dies. That was a 3-0 member.
And Brox is on the bottom half of the map, but he doesn't seem to be looking for a dive.
Caps
Even
has
though
no
Archie
flash.
is defensively warding here, focus seems to be mid.
Locking him up. That's gonna be in trouble. Lulu gonna be locked up. Paranoia comes in. Levi moving forward immediately. Caps just gets deleted. Soaz doing what he can to fight back. Going to get knocked back in the end by the Buster shot. Levi tanking blows. Can't afford to take that tower shot, but maybe he'll make it out. Goodbye, baby. Kitty Cat's bringing it home.
Kitten, attack! And he's able to get the kill there. Double buffs there for Soaz now.
Of course, we just saw the level 6 from Soaz on top of that. He's not going to have an ultimate, but Archie, big trouble.
Move forward. The heal for movement speed. They're just chasing him down. The minion wave going to block any potential cocoons. He leaps right back into the thick of it. Archie is a man without fear because here comes the Kassadin. But was it the right call? Looks like it will just be the disengage. Caps, though, man on a mission. In comes Reckless. That's the CC. Takes down Archie.
There's a reason that we evolved to have fear, though. It can be safe to have fear.
Optimus debating what to do here, but looks like Soaz is going to be
Here they
pressured
go.
out. They need to make a play in the mid lane as Soaz is doomed to fall here. Tries to push his advance back. A little bit of healing. I don't think he's going to be able to save his way out of that one. No way on a killing spree.
RNG's just the real MVP. Gives the crit for no way as he's about to try and escape under the structure.
Now Gigabyte Marines, with all the outer turrets down and all this extra territory to work with, they can turn this into much bigger and more coordinated fights than just the small skirmishes.
Optimus pushing in, not going to give away that Rip Tail for free. Looking to chase down Brox, but in the middle of 3, in comes the Galley. Optimus out to safety.
Oh, no!
No! Rift Herald taking it away. has Fnatic's back in that one. Now the Realm War forward. Archie gonna look for the taunt, only gonna connect on 2. He should be taken down as well. Reckless gonna grab that kill.
Did we say coordinated? Just kidding. Optimus is gonna go try and take on all challengers there, and he does not quite get out of swipe range from Shelly. Meanwhile, though, every time there is a fight on the other side, they're pushing turrets.
Here comes the paranoia, in comes Levi, and down goes Soaz.
Even No Way surviving. So right now they're playing the turret game. They're sieging.
It's definitely going to be up to Fnatic to be able to try and use that effectively. Yeah. But Levi here is probably the most effective guy in the entire game so far.
Now looking for the 1v1 with Caps, does manage to spell shield. Fear comes out, red buff is ticking. Caps running for his life, but Levi should be able to burn this down. Duskbringer burning him out.
He does so much damage. That's the blue buff now for Levi. I thought he was out of mana, but he gets that back. As you can tell, it's been a pre-planned strategy as well. They work very hard around Levi. All of this preparation leading into Worlds, and this is one of their many strategies.
Has to be careful here, is locked up. Spellshield's not going to save him from that. As soon as we praise him, he goes right back down.
They are pushing both lanes on either side of him, but Fnatic are able to collapse. They take down the extremely high-level jungler. There is a Mountain Drake available, which they could retreat to. So, looks like they're still going to get 1-for-1. If Soaz doesn't get them all.
Soaz is trying to start the fight off. Paranoia is available and used immediately, but it looks like Archie is the one who's going to get taken down. Winter War not going to have an effect. Will be the trade back as Levi just rips through Soaz. And once again, we talk about fear, we talk about the knocks and the casted, and potential at any moment for someone to come out of a bush and one-shot you in this game. The Dusk played,
there's the bush.
Now the paranoia.
Oh, the
Zonya's play though, paired perfectly. Cap's gonna make out to safety.
Yeah, the Paladin play there. Bubble Hearth there gets Caps out, and on the bottom side, Tristana gonna do a similar jump away, but Jesus goes in.
Out comes the Cali ultimate. We'll see how many knockups he's gonna get. Just one. Now trying to find the taunt onto Reckless, but a nice sidestep comes through. Even wants to make it a safety. Archie pushing forward. Optimus is in the middle of the team. That's a fed cast, and now Reckless is in trouble. No Way has no fear, and Justice is gonna get dropped down. He's looking for the third. He flashes forward. That's gonna be the shutdown and the triple.
3 big kills, and they are still pushing on the bottom side of the rift. But to slow it down against the team that's constantly pressuring you is really hard.
Gonna have to be now. Make or break on this Baron. 4,000 health.
Pushing in, dropping lower. Paranoia blocking vision into the pit. They can't even see it happen. The Icon gonna let him know it came through, but Caps is just gonna get burned through immediately. Making the Paladin play to make it out once again. Soaz leaping forward. Reckless still untouched on the backside, but the tanks are already dropping. Fnatic is getting routed. The Baron dropping in the favor of Gigabyte Marines. They'll take a Cat Pajama Man anyway on the back half.
And now they've got minions in bottom side as well that are already on the Nexus turrets. Optimus is chasing Fnatic and trying to delay their backs as they actually circle around, and they were looking to cut off minions maybe, but not going to be the case.
Optimus might be cleaned up, but the rest of the team is moving into the base. Galliol comes down. Maybe he can stop the backs as well. No Way is pushing to the base.
He's looking to end the game right now. If he can stop the teleports, it's over.
TP goes through. Doesn't look like it's going to get canceled. It's Caps versus the world at the moment. The rest of Fnatic caught in a fight. No Way versus Caps. One battle to decide the game, but Broxa is here for backup, and Gigabyte Marines are going to have to bare their teeth and wait for a few more minutes.
Meanwhile, if you look at the mini-map there, they were still... Oh,
no Way, no fear! Moving in, Caps! Ooh, gets taken back. Maokai pushing in. Broxa going to get tucked down as well. There's not enough damage to kill the Tristana. No Way is legendary! But still, Gigabyte Marines, they're not quite strong enough to end the game. Soaz, though, just feeding fuel into the fire. Reckless is here with the double drops. That's the triple. He's looking for the quadra. Reckless gets cut down as well. Penta could come out. No Way is hungry for it. The team is there.
It's a legendary 11-kill Tristana, and Optimus takes the Penta. Gigabyte Marines are going to take the game!
Gigabyte Marines taking down the 3rd seed from Europe. A first blow for Vietnam.
What a performance from the Gigabyte Marines. From the beginning of the game to the very end, they had a plan, and they executed on that strategy. Fnatic left not knowing what to do.
Yeah, you said it, Kobe. Woo. An insanely high-paced game, and it's been breakneck pace in our first 3. This one just topping up. Gigabyte Marines say, hey, you think you can play a fast game? We can do one better. And still, I think we're never prepared for what Gigabyte Marines bring to the table. As much as we prep, as much as we talk about imagination, they always seem to think of something that just feels impossible to anybody else.
They make breaking the meta look so good.
And
almost so easy at the same time. There were some hiccups, but ultimately the strategy was sound. And we came into this game and we were like, is it an upset if the Gigabyte Marines can beat Fnatic? I'm not sure it is an upset in the end, and it might be an upset that Fnatic lost.
I can guarantee European fans are upset, Rusty. That's about all I can guarantee at this